Yeah, the big items have been open for the most part, and as we creep up on the Christmas holiday, Cam is going to help us identify some stocking stuffers. A lot of really good players still on the free agent market, and if you're looking to supplement a good team with a good player, and maybe a guy that's not going to, require a big box and a lot of wrapping paper, we could qualify him as a stocking stuffer. So dig in on this list, Cam, and tell me who grabs your attention.
Well, who grabs my attention is Tim Anderson. This is a guy that hit over 300 for 4 straight years. 23 came and he struggled. But again, I think he would look great. While we're on the subject of Dodger Blue, I think they have shown that they can fix guys. This guy can hit. I think he still has a ton of great baseball left in him.
Okay.
Give me Tim Anderson to the Dodgers. I love that.
All right. How about some outfielders? Because I think there's some outfielders we could stuff in a stocking and they'd make nice fits someplace.
And 2 of my favorite guys right now out on the market, and I think they're getting better with age. Kevin Kiermaier is one. What he was able to do in Toronto last year, I think he will be a great stocking stuffer. All of a sudden, there are some teams out there in need of defense. Minnesota Twins, they just lost a really good outfielder. I think that will be a great fit for him. Actually showed a little bit more thump this year, a little bit more power. So I like what we're seeing out of Kevin Kiermaier. He will be a great fit. We know he is an elite defender as well, elite speed, and he was fairly healthy for the most part. So that was exciting to see. So Kevin Kiermaier, great stocking stuffer gift. The second guy I would love to have, we talk about a great guy, just a person. But one of the best defenders that we've seen in years, Michael A. Taylor, he goes and gets the baseball. I mean, phenomenal person, phenomenal clubhouse guy. Give me Michael A. Taylor to the San Diego Padres. We talked about a team that was lacking a little bit of character, a little bit of leadership. Well, bring a guy like that in, a glue guy, as we like to call him. But this guy can play. We talk about, his percentiles, outs above average, 94th percentile in that stat, arm strength, 90th percentile. He can go get a baseball, Gold Glover, and he also ran the 20 bombs. So this is a guy that's going to run in the 50, 20 bombs. He's a great clubhouse guy, a great teammate. Talk about adding character. There's no stat for character. Add him to the Padres. You add a little bit more character to that team, maybe some veteran leadership. I think those are 2 great fits.
He was good for the Twins last year, too, and they need a
Byron Buxton didn't play a game in center field, and he stepped in. And for us to say you didn't miss Byron Buxton in center, that says a lot about Michael Taylor and his ability to go out and man center field and hold it down.
They're going to have Babe Ruth, Royce Lewis for the full season this year.
There you go.
So, yeah. There's another outfielder here that you have identified. Tommy Pham.
Yes, sir.
Tommy Pham is like the player position equivalent to Jordan Montgomery. He gets traded every year.
Absolutely.
And then he rakes and he takes somebody into a postseason.
So, Tommy Pham, this guy, one of my favorite guys in the game. He brings a passion. We know he brings an intensity. He'll smack you up if he needs to. He'll go upside you. Listen, he doesn't play around. This is the kind of guy that, as a player, you love to play with. We watched that great gesture in the playoff, him telling Torey Lovullo, hey, get my guy Jace Peterson in there, let him get in that bat. You never know when you're going to get to a World Series. So that type of teammate is warranted. And again, we talk about analytics, and we're loading the Dodgers up. This guy loves analytics. He understands the game. LA Dodgers, left field. Give me a little bit more production from that left field spot. I think he'd be a great fit.
No more guys going
Is it too
Dodgers.
much?
You know what I want to see?
They'll appreciate him, though. A team that's trying to win right now.
How about Tommy and Jock Peterson to the Angels, where they can become teammates with fantasy football commissioner Mike Trout and relive that every day of the season? Let's have that drama.
I don't think that's happening.
We got one more stocking stuffer here on your list that is neither a free agent nor a position player, but who do you want to identify here as a good stocking stuffer for a team this year?
Well, Shane Bieber, right?
Okay.
This is a guy who is one of I think, still one of the better pitchers in the game. Doesn't get a lot of credit for it because he's not lighting up the radar gun. But the New York Yankees, we talk about missing out on Yamamoto. Well, this guy is a proven guy. He can get big outs. He can pitch in tough situations. I think you add this guy to that rotation with Garrett Cole, Nestor Cortez. Now you give me 3 veteran guys that know how to get outs. Give me Shane Bieber in the pinstripes. Find a way to get him there. I think he still is an extremely serviceable pitcher that can get big outs.
How about as a former Cy Young Award winner who's in the last year of his contract with a team that never extends guys, there's another same story with the Brewers.
Absolutely.
I mean, we took out a couple of former Cy Young Award winners that are out there that could help you at some point.
Absolutely. Corbin Burns, I mean, he's a guy right now. Again, you saw they let go of Woodruff. They lost that arm. They're losing pieces. I don't know if it's going to be Peralta. Nobody's talking about Peralta, though, by the way. He's also a guy that he could be on the market. He's really good. And, you know, there are teams with prospects out there that could get him. So Corbin Burns will be a nice piece, I would love to reach in my stocking and have a Corbin Burns waiting for me. That would be a nice fit. And we talk about a guy with stuff that can just neutralize a lineup and take the bats out of somebody's hands. He's that guy.
There's a lot of guys out there like that.
We can just keep
used to be
stuffing
one
on
of those other guys, Matty.
You were one of those guys, D-Row. Now you're home and your wife smokes.
My wife smokes, so it makes me smoke.
All right, let's take a break.